Good morning, you guys. It is Thursday, September 27th, and I'm going to attempt to take you through my day, not like a full vlog because I'm still not really cool like talking to a camera in front of other people, but I'm going to do my best to show you guys what I do on a daily basis. So it's about 7:30 in the morning right now. I woke up about a half hour ago and laid in bed for like 15 minutes, but I'm waiting for my coffee to cool down. I'm going to drink that, and then I have class at 8. From 8 to 9:20, and then I'll come back here and show you guys what I do between my classes in the morning. I'll show you what I have for breakfast, and yeah, I'm just gonna attempt to take you guys through my day because I do get a lot of questions as to how I balance school, work, lifting, social life, all that stuff. So I figured the best way to show you would just be to take you through my day. And yeah, boy, I'm sorry I haven't been on YouTube for a while. I've just been really busy with school, and I finally got this new camera. Let me show you. Should probably turn the lights on. Ooh, I am really yellow. I got this camera. I have the screen flipped up, but it is the Canon G7X, so I'm super excited. I'm just gonna show you guys what I'm wearing to class today. I have on this Lululemon long sleeve ombre top. To be honest, when I wear this to the gym, I like fold it up and under to be a crop top and it loses the ombre, but it's whatever. I'm not sure if they still have this. I got it for Christmas last year. And then my pants, I have these Urban Outfitters joggers on. They're like, you can't really see in this light. They're like army green, but that's what I'm wearing. I'll probably throw some Adidas on, and I haven't washed my hair in like 4 days, so that's what we're working with for today. So I'm back from class. It's about 9:30. I just stopped at Target to pick up a few things that I needed to make my breakfast, but I do have a little bit of coffee left. So I'm gonna finish this, make my breakfast, and I'll show you guys what I have. Also, something that I wanted to show you guys, I just ordered this the other day, and I've taken it for about today will be my 3rd day. But it is the Balance from Alani Nu, and as you can see, it's making me break out a little bit. I don't usually break out in these places, but it is normal to break out within the first couple days of using this because your hormones are balancing out. But I'm really excited to see how this works. I've seen so many success stories, so I'm hoping that it's as magic as people say. I want it more for my hormones. I don't really have a regular period, and I think that my hormones cause a lot of my mental health issues, so we're gonna see how this works, and I will keep you guys updated for sure. But I think I'm gonna put on some makeup for the sake of this video because this is not cute to look at. I don't usually wear makeup to school ever, like ever. I'm probably just gonna put some concealer on these and maybe some mascara, but yeah, just for the sake of this video. I don't see the need to wear makeup to class. Who am I trying to impress? My professors? I don't know. Okay, so here's what I'm having for breakfast. We have 60 grams of avocado on a regular Thomas plain bagel with everything but the bagel seasoning from Trader Joe's. 156 grams of hash browns. Honestly, I'm not sure if I'm going to eat all this. This is 2 servings. I'll probably have 1 and save the rest for later. And I get my hash browns at Target. I think they're called Simply Hash, not positive. And then 6 grams of egg whites and a little yolk got in there. And I seasoned these with salt and pepper, and this with pink salt. Well, pink salt and pepper, pink salt. And yeah, that's what I'm having. And I'm gonna pull the macros up on my phone only because it's much easier. Yeah, here we go. 37 protein, 92 carb, 15 fat, and it is a little bit high in, ooh, let's focus. It's a little bit high in carb, but I'm probably not gonna eat again until after I work out, which will be at like 2, and it is 10 right now, so this will keep me full for a while. I may take a snack with me to eat before I lift after class, but yeah, this is what I'm having, and this is what my breakfast looks like most days, minus the potatoes. I just went and bought those because I was craving them, because good source of protein, good source of carbs, and good source of fat. So yeah. Okay, so I am about to head to class. Obviously I changed. I'm going to show you guys real quick. I'm wearing this Nike top my mom just got me. If you just Google Nike cross crop top, these will show up. And my Gymshark seamless pants and my Pumas. I don't know how to pronounce these, but I will link them below. But I'm obviously going to put a sweater on because it is, there we go. It's 57 degrees outside, so I need, oh my god, wow, this focus. Okay, I need to learn how to use this thing because honestly I just took it out of the box and started pressing record. So I'm gonna work on that, but I have class and then I'm gonna go lift and then I have therapy, and I'll talk about this more in a little bit once we get to that part of my day, but I do see a therapist for my anxiety. I will talk about that later on, before or after I go, just kind of my experience, why I go, what I deal with, because I think a lot of people deal with the same thing and don't want to talk about it or don't even recognize it, because I really didn't for a while. So yeah, it is me from the future, aka the next day, and I realized it was kind of an awkward transition, me talking about how I'm leaving for class, and then I did go to the gym after that and filmed an ab workout, but I just didn't really give you any introduction to the fact that it was an ab workout. So you're about to watch one. I'm going to do a little voiceover as to what I'm doing, why I do it, just like tidbits about training abs, because I do get asked about training abs, how do I see my abs, blah blah blah, all that. So I will address that in the voiceover, but please enjoy this quick little workout and I will catch you afterwards. Okay, so we are starting with a plank walkout to push-up, and please don't make fun of my push-ups. I'm getting better at them. I used to not be able to do them at all, so I'm proud of them. I know my form isn't great, but for these you want to practice keeping your elbows in towards your body, not too flared out, and keeping your core tight, obviously. So my main tips for training abs and seeing more definition is to incorporate weights, and you will see in the next movement I'm using a weight in my twist, and I think that that really helps break down the muscle fibers, and when you eat after your workouts, you are repairing said muscle fibers, which leads to more definition. In terms of having abs or seeing abs, that has to do with your body fat percentage in your abdominal region, and unfortunately, a lot of it is genetic. In terms of this movement, you want to make sure that you're leaning back into the twist. This is a lot harder than it looks. I know it looks like you're like, oh, your feet are on the ground. It's easy. It is not. Try it out yourself. For this movement, you want to focus on keeping your back flat, and when you lay on the ground, you're not making a hollow or an arch between your back and the ground. These are a little bit more difficult if you can't do them at first. Don't worry, practice leg lifts. For these, you want to keep your obliques tight, which are the muscles on the sides of your abs. And this one I have a hard time keeping my ankle stable, so beware of that. For these, I definitely recommend keeping your hands on the ball, or on the BOSU ball, because it's pretty hard to stay stable. And this last movement, we are going to be tucking, so I like to think about pulling my pelvis into my chest, and that will get you the full crunch on your abs. But going back to what I was saying quickly about having abs, you have to be at a low enough body fat percentage, and it's very genetic, but if you're looking to lose fat, I definitely recommend making sure you're in a caloric deficit and adding HIIT workouts into your lifting routine to burn fat. I just wanted to tell you guys a little bit about my experience with therapy, mental health in general, but therapy. So I have a lot of anxiety and stress, but I feel like everybody has stress. I get very overwhelmed super easily, and when I came back to school spring semester last year, my dad dropped me off and nobody was home at my apartment, and I started having a panic attack, and I'd never really had one before. I think maybe one time before, but I didn't really recognize that it was, and I literally lost my shit. I didn't know what was going on. And it was just a very overwhelming feeling. So my roommates were super cool about it and helped me out. And then I got into contact with the counseling services here at Ohio State. And if you go to school here and you need any sort of help, I cannot recommend them more. I'm really genuinely appreciative of everything they have done for me and continue to do for me. So basically what happened was I went in and I was like freaking out, and they were like, oh, you have to schedule a phone appointment and then it'll be a couple weeks. And I was like, listen, I need to talk to somebody right now, today. Like, I can't go to class tomorrow. Like, I don't feel like I can function. And at the time I was probably being pretty dramatic, but they were super nice about it. Got me in to see a lady, the same person I see now. We came to the conclusion that I have a lot of separation anxiety, specifically from my parents, like being home, and my boyfriend. Because he goes to another school, so like when he would visit and leave, like we would be fine. He'd come visit, super fun weekend, and then he'd leave and I would just be a train wreck, like so emotional, overthinking everything. Like, it was just ridiculous. So I started seeing my therapist like once every 3 weeks, and then as the semester went on, I just learned a lot of different coping strategies and coping mechanisms that worked for me, and now I see her about once a month, if that. Just kind of to touch base, see how I'm doing. I'm so much better about managing my anxiety now. I just know how to control myself. I know how to calm myself down, and it's different for everyone. I mean, I can tell you guys what works for me. I can literally do an entire separate video on how to deal with anxiety and what I do. Just in general, I think that if you're having any sort of like mental issues, go see someone. People literally, that is their career. Like, they're there to help you. And if you go to school, most of the time, like I know at OSU, the first 10 sessions through the student counseling services are free. I've been going since the beginning of spring semester last year, and I still haven't even used up my 10. Because I go like once, maybe twice a month. Like right now I only go once a month, but I could not recommend it more. Those people are there to help you. Like, that's what they're there for. They're trained to help people with mental health issues, whether it's depression, anxiety, whatever. Go see someone. They're there to help. And I don't think that like it should be a shameful thing that you go to a therapist. Like, I'm very open about the fact that I go, and I think more people should be. Like I said, they're there to help you. They're doing their job, but you have to do your job and seek out help, because if you're not seeking out help, how does anybody know to help you? Like, if you don't vocalize what's going on, we're not mind readers. Like, I've never met anybody who can read minds, so you should probably just say something and seek out help. And so what I found through therapy that's really helped me, and I can apply this to other people in my life, like you don't have to be a therapist, but vocalizing my stressors, my anxiety, like just speaking about it makes me feel 1,000 times better. And I know that sounds ridiculous, but like when I get anxiety, I overthink things, like, and so when I start saying those things out loud to other people, it either helps calm me down, or I'm just like, dude, chill. Like, whatever you're overthinking is so unrealistic. Like, that's not gonna, like, there's literally no way that it's going to happen. You're just overthinking, and you need to chill. So it's an ongoing battle. My anxiety will be with me for the rest of my life, I'm sure, and that's okay. We all have our things, but you just have to learn how to deal with it. How, like, you can't just have unrealistic expectations. Like, your anxiety is not going to go away like that. You have to learn how to deal with it. Like, if you are going to be realistic about your life, if you have anxiety or depression or stress or whatever it may be, it's not going to go away just like that. I mean, maybe over time, yeah, but likely no. You're always going to have it with you. It may not be, you may not have extreme anxiety 24/7, but there are times and situations that make you anxious. You just need to be aware of the fact that it's happening and learn how to cope with it. And therapy has helped me so much with that. I literally could not recommend it more to anyone. So yeah, that's my experience with therapy. I will continue to go to a therapist. To be totally honest with you, I really enjoy it, and I actually look forward to it, because it's like, it's just nice to go see someone who really can't, like, it's not, you're not talking to your mom, you're not talking to your friends, you're not talking to your roommate or your boyfriend. It's somebody who's trained to listen to you and ask you questions that are thought-provoking, in the sense that are like, okay, well, maybe I should look at some XYZ this way, or whatever it may be. But I just think that even if you don't do it forever, just try. Like, if you feel like it could be beneficial for you, just try. Like, you'll never know if you don't try. So yeah, if you guys liked this and want a little bit more of a chat, like, on anxiety or whatever, I kind of like talking about it. I mean, like, I don't enjoy having anxiety, but I think that if people can learn from my experiences, then it's useful, and I should talk about it. So if you guys like this little chat, please leave me a thumbs up below so I know, leave a comment, whatever. I really appreciate it. And yeah, so before I go downstairs to study, I'm just going to show you guys briefly kind of how I stay organized and what I do to organize myself throughout the week. So to start, I go on my laptop, and OSU uses Canvas, but they call it Carmen because they're extra. But what I do is I go through on Sundays. I'm not going to log in right now because it's kind of unimportant, but I have these little sticky notes on the side of my laptop, and if you want to know how to get these, you go to Launchpad, and then there's this one little one right here that looks like a little folder, and if you click on it, all of these little things come up, and it's called stickies. If it will focus, it's called stickies. So yeah, that's how you get these, and then you can color code them by like customizing them up here, Like if I click on this font, I can change the font, I can change the color, blah, blah, blah. But I have all of my classes written out. So I write down what I need to do for the week, and then this day, obviously I haven't updated it because today is the 26th, but film for YouTube. I was supposed to do this the other day and I didn't. So this I don't update as often unless I'm on my computer like all day, because after I go through, I check all of my calendars, all of my modules, write down everything that's due for the week. It's just nice because it's there every time you open your laptop, and if you're doing stuff on your laptop, you can just see what you need to get done. But after I do that, then I transfer all over to here, and this is kind of a bad example because it's already Thursday, but as you can see, I've had stuff the rest of the week, and the way I do it is I cross it out if it's complete, and I do this thing if it's, shoot, my mom's calling me. Okay, we're not answering that right now. Sorry, Mom. If I don't get to it, or I'm just like, screw it, not happening, like this was film for YouTube, not happening that day, cross it out, like it doesn't carry over to the next day. See, I haven't done this from Monday. This is not time sensitive, so it's fine, but this I have to get done at some point during the week, so this is nice. I can look back and see like, oh shoot, what didn't I do yesterday? Oh, I didn't finish my discussion, so I need to do that today. So here's what I have today. Film for YouTube. See, I even wrote day in the life. I'm trying to get it done. Some of these things I've already done today, I just haven't crossed off. This is what I have tomorrow. I also write my workouts in, so obviously I worked out back and buys today. Tomorrow is leg day, Saturday is my rest day, and then I train legs again on Sunday. But anyways, this just keeps me organized each week, and if you go back to like previous weeks, you can see I have everything crossed off, or I try to. Sometimes I forget, like I did this but I didn't cross it off. And yeah, and I just got this planner, so it's like empty, but I'll kind of show you what is in here. I really like this planner. It looks like this on the front. It says going places. This is my motto. Not really, but it's just motivating to me. So in the month of October you get, and they always have cute little things. Like how cute is this? Like every month is a different, like this is November. Oh, so cute. But looks like this. I'll link these planners below. And then you have like a full month calendar. You can put little notes right here, and it compares the last two, just like most planners. But it tells you little cute little days. Like what does this say? Focus, please. Oh, Thanksgiving Day in Canada, World Mental Health Day. Right on script with this video. National Cat Day. Not a cat person, if I'm being honest, but whatever. Then there's a whole section for notes. To be honest, I don't really fill this out, but it's nice to have. And then every week looks like this. You have full days for your weekdays and half days for your weekends, and it gives you cute little prompts to do. And like some days, let me find one, it'll like hype you up. Yeah, you couldn't be cooler if you tried. But like every month they have that on one of the weeks. So yeah, and then at the beginning, I haven't done this because I honestly just got this planner, but they have a bunch of all these little stickers you can put throughout it. I put a few on my laptop last year when I got this, but they have like two, actually holy shit, they have a lot of them. Yeah, I need to put this on my laptop. Look at this sticker right here. Ew. So yeah, I just kind of wanted to show you guys what I do to keep myself organized for school, or at least attempt to keep myself organized. It helps me stay on track, and I'm a list person. I love crossing things off lists. That's so satisfying to me. I don't know about you guys, but I like love, like crossing something off my list is like the final sign that I accomplished something. So yeah, I just wanted to share some of my tips. But if you guys want me to do, like I said, a video about like study tips, what I do to stay organized, how I manage my time throughout the day, I can most definitely do one of those for you. So please leave a comment down below if you want to see that, and I'm gonna go study now. Okay, so I'm eating my dinner in my room tonight because my roommate has friends over there watching TV, but I'm having this Bite Meals sweet heat chicken and mac and cheese, and it looks pretty good. It's still cooling, so I'm not going to try it yet. The macros are relatively high, but if you look at the ingredients, everything's pretty whole, I think. But I typically don't eat until about noon. Today I ate a little earlier, but I spaced my meals out pretty well that I fit this in my macros perfectly, and I still have room for ice cream later, so yeah. Which brings me to a little point I would like to make, that everything in moderation. You can have ice cream, you can fit it into your macros, as long as you're eating clean whole foods. The rest of the time, it doesn't really matter, and be able to enjoy the foods that you like and not feel like you're restricting yourself, because if you restrict yourself, you're likely not to commit to a diet. I hate calling them diets, but I track my macros. I enjoy it. I think it's fun, to be honest, and I know that sounds a little nerdy, but I like this stuff. I just think it's really cool how you can eat a certain amount of carbs, fats, and proteins to make your body look the way you want it to, along with training, obviously. But I just think it's really cool that you can manipulate what you're eating to fit your goals, and there's no reason that you can't have things you enjoy. The moral of the story is enjoy the foods that you like in moderation, fit them in your diet, and there's no reason that you can't reach your goals and eat the foods that you like. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Leave it a thumbs up if you did. Don't forget to subscribe. I'm gonna try to start posting videos once a week now that I have this camera. It's kind of a waste for me not to use it at least once a week. And the filming isn't the hard part for me, it's the editing that takes me like 3 years. So I'm gonna get started on editing this video. Hopefully it'll be up soon. I just wanted to thank you guys for all of your love and support. I actually hit 40K on Instagram today, which was really cool. Craziness, like what, but yeah, I just wanted to thank you guys so much for all of your love and support. I literally could not be here without you. I know I always say that, but I wouldn't, if nobody was watching this, why would I be making a video? So thank you guys so much, and I'll see you in the next one.